See what you say? What do you say again? What do you say again?
I said I'm gonna be like dream.
Hi. Yo. Alright, let me introduce you to a race that you should know about, and it's akin to the Roger Bannister era, okay? Scientists used to say that it was impossible to run a mile in under 4 minutes, and Roger did it in 3. Soon after, this apparently scientifically impossible feat was broken again and again and again and again in quick succession by those that came after. A couple of years ago, Darius Clark and Isaiah Rivera set the official max approach vertical leap world record at 50 inches and 50.5 inches. 50 inches for Darius, 50.5 inches for Isaiah. And this was big because people were releasing videos. Scientists were making videos saying how it was damn near impossible for a human to jump 50 inches. What? Like videos like this. And yeah, then we have Darius. He gets the record officially with Guinness World Record books. And then Isaiah at Duncamp, which I would consider a governing body that's respectable enough to give a proper measurement. And then all of a sudden, fast forward to 2026, and a couple weeks ago, we have the youngest person to ever break that world record, who's like 6th or 7th to do it. And then a couple of days ago, another person. In fact, 1 year ago, right, I DM'd someone who I'd consider an acquaintance, congratulating him for hitting a 47-inch vertical leap, 47.5 to be precise. A year later, he breaks the world record. This is a couple of days ago, and his name is Ethan Pimstone, and it's ridiculous. I mean, there's a lot to unpack here.
In just a little over 2 months, the max approach vertical leap world record has been broken twice. It's big news to me because I was with this guy when Dylan McCarthy broke the world record. And I was like, oh my god, someone just got a 52 on the dot. 52 on the dot. And then now it's June, right? And we've already got another one. Ethan Pimstone. Congratulations on getting the 52.5.
Yeah, 52.5. Hello, I'm the shortest South Asian dunker in the world. My name is Yadavan, by the way. I say that and I can just about dunk on a good day. It's not good. It's not looking good. Yeah, so this is welcome to my channel. Yeah, and I hope I'm going to be using this to explain to people how to jump high and become more athletic, seeing as I am the shortest brown dude to dunk a basketball, at least as far as social media and the internet goes. I study at Loughborough University, the #1 sports science university in the world, and I do a master's here in sports engineering, which is nearly coming to a close, actually, to be completely honest with you. So yeah, I'm going to round up all that knowledge and slap it into this YouTube channel, you know what I mean? I also have an undergrad degree in sports science. I'll be using that to fuel this as well. And I also have experience training Division 1 athletes, NCAA Division 1 basketball players and ice hockey players in the US as well. So, and I also have trained a professional boxer. You know, the list goes on. So, long story short, what I have to say might be of value to you if you're trying to get more athletics and jump higher specifically.
Hello guys, I'm Cruz, and I study at Loughborough University as well. Just finished first year in sports and exercise science, and we do share the same passion, and I do want to dunk one day. I'm 5'5", my reach is 7'1". My goal is to touch rim this year, and if I do touch rim this year, I'll have a 35-inch vertical, and yeah, I do look forward to do that this year, so yeah, let's get into it.
Absolutely. And I've got a 41 tested VTEC and 43 flight time, and I'm trying to break a world record. Me being the shortest brown person to dunk a basketball, right? It connects me to 1 billion plus people in South Asia, right? Who I think don't realize how much potential exists on that subcontinent and that I'm trying to push forward into the world. And 2, by making sure that I'm as close as possible to these people who are in this space, in this very new and exciting space, I hopefully want to be able to bridge that gap. You know, I think it's underrated it's criminal, the amount of hidden potential there is in the Asian continent in general, you know, not just South Asia, but East and Central as well. So yeah, so that's kind of the reason why I made this channel, which is to use my professional experience, my coincidental ethnic background, and my involvement in this very new sport that I wish was in the Olympics in the place of breakdance, no offense, because I think it's the true vertical equivalent to the long jump, but that's a whole other conversation. So now that we've introduced the jumping space online, as well as my background. And Cruz here has also introduced his background. We'll explain what we're currently doing. So what I'm currently doing in order to push forward, trying to escape the low 40s in order to push for 50, and what Cruz is doing in order to push for mid 30s and low 40s inches in his vertical leap. So me, for the past few months, I am a left-right jumper with right hand dominance, which means in volleyball terms I'm goofy footed. Here's a video of that. I'll edit it on screen. So the past couple months, actually no, the past year, I've been training my non-dominant jump plant. Of course, that has led to a lot of issues because I've had a 41-inch vertical, which is considered elite depending on who you ask, for a long time. So that amount of power suddenly switching to an unfamiliar biomechanical pattern has been an issue, and it has caused quite a lot of issues. So let me talk about that real quick. So suddenly switching from my left-right plant to my right-left to train my right-left. One, I had a posterior labral tear. That was a really old injury that I was dealing with, and it made it so that my hinge pattern was simply leaking quite a lot of force. So I had to get that sorted. And what I did to fix that was RDLs combined with hip joint mobilization with a heavy resistance band. Then the limiting factor became my knees. So the next joint down when I jumped with my right-left plant, and I started getting patella tendonitis. So I had to offload and handle that using my injury protocol, which I have for free in my school community. By the way, if you want to find it, because I wish I had that when I started. And then once that was fixed and sorted, hooray for me. The next joint below. So again, I've got a lot of force, right? And I tried to haphazardly shove it down a biomechanical pattern that it wasn't supposed to go down, which was my right-left 2-foot jump technique, right? So that's why one by one, each joint failed in succession. So like sequentially, it was pretty funny. So right now, my knees are pain-free, my hips are pain-free, and my Achilles is the last thing that I need to sort out. My calves, no, my Achilles, my calves, my ankle, specifically my left side ankle. So not the jump itself, but the push into the penultimate of the jump. It requires quite a high degree of force while in a lengthened Achilles position on the left leg during dorsiflexion. By the way, if you guys don't understand any of the terms that I'm talking about, just drop them in the comments and I'll reply / make a video on these terms if it's big enough of an issue. So anyway, because of the whole high dorsiflexion requirement and high force requirement of my left leg in order to push myself into a right-left jump plant, it created Achilles tendinopathy, which is expected, right? I'm suddenly putting 41 inches of vert force down the leg that was designed to be a block foot, as it adapted to be a block foot over years rather than a plant leg, right? So it makes sense. And also the block foot is now having to be a plant leg, and the old plant leg is having to be a block foot as well as a push off, like a penultimate step. So yeah, what I've got to be doing is load management and ISOs, as well as slow, heavy, deep range calf raises, which I did today. And eventually, when I get to the point where it's pain free, I'll go back into reintroducing right-left jumps, very gentle right-left jumps, as well as standard full range of motion squats, specifically front squats, because my previous training cycle used a lot of back squats, and those I feel like I've plateaued. That's what I'll be doing.
Recently came off like patella tendonitis, and it was really bad. It was like 6 out of 10 knee pain on my left knee, and it was really bad. I had to stop training, the rest up, and rehab. And today tested 31. I was like, yeah, 31, I think, which is not bad coming off at rehab. But, yeah, and we'll lock in over summer, and hopefully I'm gonna get that 35 in this year. Give a little bit of my background. So I properly locked in last year, September, since I moved into uni. Been training pretty consistently until March. This is when I meet this guy, and then we actually started doing jump days. Because before I met this guy, right, I did my jump days in a gym. Like there's this tracked area, right, and then I just jump. But I don't think the traction is good enough for me to actually,
it's so important,
max effort, like jump with max effort. And also I don't have a vertex, so I started doing actual high intensity jump days with this guy. And then that's when I realized I've been doing this jump day thing wrong, because I realized my knee cannot handle the type of force I've been putting through it. Like during these like high intensity jump days, my knee just flares up instantly, and then I have to do rehab for the past 2 months. And now I'm pretty healthy and just did a jump day. Feels pretty good, but it was a little traction.
We had a jump session with a couple of Team GB athletes surrounding us.
11 feet right there.
One basketball player just watching us. So it was pretty fun. Obviously training at Loughborough, being in this environment. So yeah, hopefully that will be posted soon.
And yeah, so before I, actually got injured and realized I can't do any of this gym stuff, getting in the gym and trying to squat, getting a 6 out of 10 knee pain, I tested a 33-inch vertical, and today I tested 31. So my goal this year is going to be touching rim. So my reach is 7'1". If I touch rim, that'll mean I have a 35-inch vertical. So this is my goal vertical this year, and yeah, looking forward to get there.
Follow the journey and join in. Like and subscribe. Get in early before it's too late. This world record is early and for the flipping taking. 1 billion of the dudes who have his genetics, and a billions of the dudes and dudettes that have my genetics. Yeah, everyone. 50% of the world population. The entire world population. If you're interested and you're inspired, you're part of this too. But I'll still
Bro, just dudes.
Yeah, bro. We just dudes.
Bro, just dudes.
And if you want to join, and if you want to be inspired, just subscribe. Just subscribe to the channel.
Link in bio. Hop on his
Link in bio. Whatever. It'll be in the description. Subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in training and jumping as high as I do and as he does, stay tuned. It'll be a fun ride.
Peace out.
Peace. Only a year ago, I congratulated a dude called Ethan Pimstone.
Don't say a dude.
Why? He's a dude.
Redo. Like someone.
Okay.
Just don't do it.
Alright,
Dude sounds like.
It's fine.
Like imagine if you say you call me a dude. Like I would.
Okay. Nah. Name drop if you need to.
Name drop. I don't have any ops. I don't think I have any ops.
No. And people still say stuff like Ronaldo is the highest jumping whatever in the world, right? People still think that high jumpers alone are the best displacers of vertical mass. Yes, I said that.
Oh,
yes, that's a hot take. I don't care. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Athletics and therapy. Bro, how are you nervous? How are you nervous to make content when people like this are walking around saying, okay, show the camera, it's been recording, it's recording.
No way.
Bro, look. Yo, okay. Ethan breaks the world record, right? And we get comments like this. Performance therapy. This record is probably broken every night in the NBA and no one considers taking account. Bro, these people aren't real. Look. Come back in the crate.
No, I'm back.
Okay, look. Anyway, you got anything to add? Any controversial opinions?
Not really. I don't really have anything to do. I'm a peaceful guy.